Hi, I'm Marc Steinberg. I'm a master certified coach with the ICF, International Coach Federation of America, and international worldwide. I am the founder and master trainer of Creative Consciousness International and the inventor of the consciousness coaching methodology to which you are getting about to introduce to. So I'm very excited about what Mohammed has created here. This is fantastic, and I'm privileged to address you as the upcoming students being exposed to coaching. And for that, I do have a couple of comments and questions for you. Right now, I'm in Crete, Greece, and from there, I do the recording. So I have not made it such a professional, perfect performance. So bear with me. I got a couple of questions from Mohammed who asked me to respond to them, and I'm very, very happy to do that. So I hope you will enjoy the little introduction, and let's just get to the first subject. What I stand for? Well, the whole work I created, which is internationally received at the moment, and that's the reason why I'm in Europe, because the Russians are loving it, Romania, we have opened, etc., etc. So this is really great. In South Africa, I started it already back in 2005. And from there, we developed it. It's great, wonderful working and available in South Africa today. So being represented by Mark Grant from Johannesburg and Rienzo, etc., etc. So what I stand for, that was the question, is that human beings are rediscovering that they are there for creation. They are there for expression, authentic self expression. They are there for taking life on as an opening, as an opportunity to make it a masterpiece, to learn how to live in peace with happy relationships, to learn how to be fulfilled, so that every day when you wake up in the morning, you don't want to hide and sleep 10 minutes longer or 1 hour longer. No, you can't wait to get up into the day because it's exciting to be alive. It's your life. You created it, not because of luck. In coaching, you will learn that it's not luck. There are laws behind everything what you experience as a reality. And you can become the master of those laws. Not that you become the master of the universe, that's not what we do, but the master of your life, the master of that what you stand for, that what you have in your heart, that's what you want to leave as a legacy. You too young for that? No, you're not. The earlier you start having the most important questions answered in your life, who am I? What is it I want to live for? What is it I want to leave behind? And then spend your life within that framework. Then you are fulfilled every single day. You're not asking any longer the question, who am I? What is it I really want to do in life, etc., etc. You're not becoming subject to addictions because they are only a substitute for the emptiness inside, having not answered those questions. So coaching, especially consciousness coaching, will help you to not only learn how to interact with other people so that everybody is empowered and you create wonderful relationships. No, it will also develop the inner coach in you, the inner guru if you want to. And that inner wisdom will open up itself and you will feel certainty, you will be clear, you will know where to go, and you will have the courage to find out how to get there, because it's not like you get a map and a clear plan and everything's sorted and it would be boring. No, let's be honest. No, but it's a courage to discover and to have success while walking the path. Whether you want to become this or whether you want to create your own business or whatever you want to do in life, as long as it's connected to your heart, you will be fulfilled. So that's what I'm standing for. Igniting the flame in the human spirit, empowering human beings, not in order to become just materialistically successful. And it's wonderful if you are, and you should. However, if the heart is not with you, if the awakening hasn't happened, it's rather a dull affair, especially nowadays where we need to cooperate with people. We just can't go on an ego trip and just become a millionaire because we like it for ourselves. No, it's much more who we are today. We need to become abundant for the sake of the whole and not just for ourselves. But I believe you sense it. You are the new generation, and The future of mankind lies in your hands. Absolutely. And that's why it's so important to start as early as possible. And coaching is such a wonderful thing. What is coaching? Well, coaching is not mentoring, not consulting, and not therapy. It may sometimes have elements embedded in it according to the situation and what's most powerful in the coaching process with a client. However, coaching is an art. It's first of all the art. There's somebody with a commitment to your power, listening to you, really being present, not what they think you should do, what they think is better for you. No, they are coming from, and I'm here with my presence, with my energy, and with the ability to ask the right questions at the right moment. Now, when you share, this is where I want to go, this is what I want to accomplish, and that's in the way, the coach listens. But the coach is knowing that you know, but you don't know that you know, or you can't access that knowledge. So in that almost kind of sacred space between the coach and the client, what's happening is the access to your inner knowledge, to the answers of all your questions gets opened. And then you have insights, and then it's all clear. And wow, but the coach didn't tell you. Do you see the difference? So the coach never becomes an authority, never becomes someone who knows better. Because when you do that, what happens is you are integrating second-hand knowledge. And second-hand knowledge is not sustainable, because sooner or later your ego will go against it because it wasn't something you have discovered. But in the coaching, the coach asks questions, of course not suggestive questions, but open questions, good questions. And you are there. And because of that space that has been created in consciousness coaching, wow, suddenly the penny drops and the window opens in your consciousness and you see a whole new world of possibilities, a whole new perspective. And that's so exciting because you discovered it. And you walk out and you are inspired, and now you're going to go into the next 10-day circle until the next coaching session, and you put it into practice and you try out your ideas and all the rest of it, and things come in the way. Next level is waiting for you. Yeah? Do you think with one breakthrough you have already accomplished your potential? Certainly not. Yeah, you're gonna go next level, and you will expand, and your light in the eyes will shine, and more and more and more. And this is like, yes, life, alive. This is it. And then you share that in coaching. You learn also how to coach others, because if you become a coach, whether you're gonna later make it a profession or not is just a side effect of it. But the ability to coach is the ability to communicate in matters that are important for you in such a way that it's effective for both sides. There's no win-lose in coaching. It's win-win all the time. And this is so important when you want to have sustainable, fulfilling relationships with your most significant other. You know how many relationships out there are not working? Because they do not know how to communicate. Very simple. They're both great beings if they are alone, but then they come together and stop fighting. Coaching is the way to communicate, as I said, so that there is not win-lose. It's not my way or the highway. It's not, okay, I compromise. Yes, you are right. No, if you make compromises, you're going to just go for vengeance later. We all know that. Or, after a couple of decades of hitting your head on the wall, you're going to learn that. No, coaching is something so beautiful, so sacred, so wonderful, and it works. It works whether you communicate in your relationships, as I just said, or with your children, or with your parents. You got to be complete with your parents. Otherwise, it's going to be very difficult for you to find a fulfilling relationship. Because all the stuff that is incomplete with your parents, guess what? You bring it into your normal relationships. Yeah? And then the old drama, unresolved with your parents, is now playing out in the new relationship, and you wonder why things are going south. Yeah? So all that you will discover in coaching. And in consciousness coaching, especially what we bring to the party, which makes us very unique, is awareness creation. We show you the principles of integrity, the principles of the power of your word. We show you that what is essential and important for you to create the life you love to live. And that is consciousness coaching, bringing you not only coaching, which is already such a wonderful benefit, but also an awakening, an awareness, an expansion, everything you need to know in order to be who you are meant to be. Not according to fulfilling other people's expectations, not according to what society would like you to be, or what your parents would like you to be, or what you heard in a fairy tale or Hollywood movie. Oh, I want to be this, I want to be that. No, you are unique. And you need to find that in yourself, not in your mind or in your stories or in the matrix, so to speak. No, the answers lie in you. Yeah, but that you, first you need to discover, because the you think you are might not be the real you. You know, the real you may first need to be liberated and show up. And in the consciousness coaching process, that happens, you know, depending on where you are at, where your coach is at, and how the process itself goes. All right, let me see what Mohammed still also wants me to refer to. Is the world ready for coaching to be taken into schools? I ask you after you heard me. Are you? Are you ready? I think you are. I think now you probably can't wait to get started with the whole thing. Exactly. So I think, yes, the time has come. I think the time has come already 10 years ago, but it takes a while, you know, for the authorities to say yes to new things, etc., etc. And I'm so proud that your directors and all the people who were involved to make the decision to bring coaching into your school, yeah, please applaud them. I'm proud of them. They take on something that is so vital, so necessary, and so good. So perfect. Yeah. So yes, yes, yes to that question, Mohammed. The learner's leadership quality. Well, yeah, if you can't lead yourself, how can you lead others? But leading doesn't mean the old way with reward and punishment, or leading by manipulation and fear, or no. We don't do that anymore. That was applicable 100 years ago, or maybe even 50 years ago, and that probably had a purpose and was good. Today, no, that doesn't work anymore. Leadership needs to be where you are walking the talk by example, where people want to follow you because you are living it, because you radiate the possibility of what you stand for. And that's what attracts people to follow you, to get into that same kind of vibe, into the resonance with it. So leadership, absolutely, that's what is the outcome of every human being that starts to stand on their own feet and really being successful in life. To cope with daily teenage challenges. Teenage challenges? Absolutely. I mean, like, yeah, there are still some of the most important questions not answered, as I shared already. Yeah, so the question, what is it really that is authentic for you? What is it you would do without being paid for? Because you just love to do it, because it's so much you that you don't ask for a paycheck. And guess what? That's when you become a millionaire. What you would do without anybody applauding, yeah, because you just love to do it. And then people will find you. Yeah. And so these are the teenage challenges. Of course, there are other challenges. If you are unfortunately have tapped already into addiction, or you started a couple of things, you know, first relationship confrontations. But coaching can deal with all of that. See, no matter where you are and who you are, coaching starts exactly there. It doesn't want you to be somebody specific according to a coaching matrix. No. What's in the way shows up. What wounds have been created in the past, at current, has space to be acknowledged and to be there. But we don't going to go into the past. We're going to go into the future. We're going to ask you, what is it you would be most excited about getting up for in the morning? And then you are like, But in that space of coaching, something happens. You're not getting stuck in your mind, because the coach is there looking at you with bright and bushy-tailed eyes and asking you, okay, and waiting for you to probe, yeah, go deeper. And if you get too much in your head, the coach helps you to get out of it and get back to who you are as an essence. So I talked enough about coaching, I believe. Actions based on who they are being. Yeah, that's an important one. Give me another minute for that one. It's all about being. Yeah, so you can learn doing very easily. For that, you don't need a coach, you need a trainer. Yeah, then you learn the doing. And of course, you need to learn the doing. Yeah, but who you are being, that makes you a master. So you can play the piano by learning the doing, no problem. And it can sound beautiful, yeah, if the composition is beautiful. But then when you are being Rachmaninoff's third piano concerto, if you are being that, if you feel it and the feeling goes, you don't change the tune, you can't change the notes, but they are filled with who you are. They are filled with that. And that applies for everything in your life. So that being is so essential, and consciousness coaching focuses on the being. And on the side effect, of course, you learn the doing. Mm. So that's who we are. And the last thing, yes, words of encouragement. Well, I think I encouraged you enough from my heart, with my passion, with everything I got. If you want to know more about me, yeah, then there's a lot of stuff, what I've done, the books I have written, and etc., etc. Just visit the website. Mohammed can give it to you if you're interested, the links to it, the name to it. And maybe I have a chance to meet you personally over New Year's. I am in South Africa again, and maybe before or after, whenever you're back in school, there's a chance. Maybe I can stop by and have a presentation with you live. That would be very exciting. So let's see what we can create. Let's see what you can create. And now I wish you a fantastic, fantastic launch, fantastic start with it. Have great expectations, because we are committed to fulfill them, and not only that, to exceed them. Yeah, always go a level higher than you can think, and that means out of your comfort zone. And that's where life starts, according to Nietzsche. So thank you from my heart. Have a wonderful start. Marc Steinberg from Greece.